Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to talk about the Danish quantum ecosystem. So Denmark being a small country, we actually play a very significant role in the global quantum community, not just because of our amazing historical legacy. Actually, one of the, you could say, the interpretations of the relationship between physical reality and quantum is actually named the Copenhagen interpretation. So just to sort of set the stage for why Denmark is actually playing a very crucial role in the global quantum network. But we also have not only the legacy, we also have a very vibrant national strategy, national initiative that is exemplified in our, see if I can get the right button here. Yeah, in our national strategy that was launched just last year. So it comes in two parts. The first part focuses on the research and the innovation. It consists of 9 initiatives divided into 3 areas. I'm not going to go through all of them at this point. I'm just going to dive into a few of the most important initiatives. And the one that I'm going to focus on now is number 1, the first initiative that is a new strategic program for the research and innovation within quantum technology. And this is basically a strategic program to sort of set the direction for the research investments up until 2030, and it also has the purpose of strengthening the relationship between the research and the innovation interactions in Denmark. And as an example here, we have the government has funded these different funding schemes, public funding schemes, where the first one, the Innovation Fund Denmark, has given a significant amount of money to particular quantum calls. And what we saw in this first round of this funding scheme was a very, very high quality of the applications that just scored extremely high. We have another public funding schemes are Eureka and the IFO. And if you combine these funding schemes with the private funding going into quantum in Denmark, I didn't run all the numbers myself, but I heard from reliable sources that actually means that Denmark is the country that has invested most in quantum technology per capita. And that's not the only sort of record that we hold in Denmark. Denmark is also the country that educates most quantum scientists per capita. Yeah. The second part of the strategy is focused on commercialization, security, and international cooperations. It consists of 11 initiatives divided into 3 areas. I'm just going to go through some of them. And also actually just to sort of underline the commercial efforts in Denmark, we hosted this year our first Quantum Industry Day to showcase the blossoming Danish ecosystem. And from the initiatives, I would like to mention the Quantum House Denmark. It is a government, initiated by the government in collaboration with a wide circle of private stakeholders to strengthen the environment within applied quantum technology by bringing together partners in a competitive environment with access to office space, test and measurement equipment, as well as business development guidance. So it is located close to the universities, also to strengthen sort of the exchange of knowledge between the researchers and the startups. And we're going to initiate, or going to sort of inaugurate this Quantum House this fall. Another initiative from the second part of the strategy is the increased security in Denmark's quantum ecosystem with enhanced advisory efforts from the National Security and Intelligence Service. So the Ministry of Defense has actually set up a secretariat to assist organizations in this transition to quantum-safe cryptography. And the last thing from from the second part of the strategy that I want to mention is that we set up an international quantum hub to strengthen Denmark's strategic quantum partnerships. And I'm actually a part of this quantum hub. I'm a quantum physicist by training, so I'm a part of the quantum hub to sort of add depth to the discussions, the policy discussions regarding quantum initiatives. Yes, and so regarding these international cooperations, we have, to strengthen, we've signed memorandums of understandings with both the United States and the United Kingdoms. And the one with the United States was signed a couple of years ago, but we're now sort of stepping up the implementation of this MOU. And the one that we signed with the UK was just signed this year. Yeah, and an example of these great bilateral cooperations is actually exemplified by the collaboration between Professor William Oliver from MIT and our own local hero from the Niels Bohr Institute, Morten Kjærgaard. They have set up a collaboration on developing quantum computers, and they sort of joined forces in this endeavor. Yeah. And lastly, I just want to mention NATO's Defense Innovation Accelerator for the North Atlantic, the DIANA initiative, that is located at the Deep Tech Lab Quantum in Copenhagen. And it brings together entrepreneurs, investors, and also scientists in a trusted environment to sort of accelerate the development and commercialization of quantum technology that could be considered dual use. So it also contributes to the growth of a deep tech ecosystem within the NATO alliance. So with that, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you sort of like a flyover of the Danish quantum initiatives. Thank you very much.